Live from Citizen TV, this is The Explainer with Yvonne Okwara.
Njoki Shege is our sign language interpreter. Tonight we'd like to begin at the courts, where software developer and activist Rose Njeri was released on a 100,000 shillings bond. Njeri, who built a platform for public feedback on the 2025 finance bill, spent 4 days in custody. The court has set June 20th as the date for a ruling that will determine whether she faces cybercrime charges linked to claims that her app disrupted parliamentary email systems. As Ben Kirui reports, her legal team, led by former Chief Justice David Maraga, has dismissed the charges as baseless and unconstitutional.
After hours of anxious waiting in the courtroom, web developer and activist Rose Njeri was finally presented before Magistrate Geoffrey Onsarigo at noon on Tuesday to face cybercrime-related charges, but Njeri did not take a plea. Her legal team objected to the charges, terming them fabricated and not triable under current law.
Your Honor,
the state accuses Njeri of unauthorized interference with computer systems for developing a web-based platform that allegedly sent mass emails to the National Assembly's Finance Committee. The prosecution claims that the influx of emails disrupted normal operations of parliamentary communication systems.
we are taken aback in terms of how do we respond to this charge when the email address was created specifically to be used by members of the public to send their memorandums either in support or in opposition.
Detectives allege that the platform, developed by Njeri, directed the bulk emails to the official systems of the Clerk of the National Assembly. The prosecution argues that this constitutes a violation under the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act.
And the information that is given is that the accused person, the suspect before you, knowingly made a program hosted at that website that automatically generated and sent mass emails. Is there sufficient information to understand what we are alleging you to have done? The answer is easily yes.
Njeri's defense team, led by former Chief Justice David Maraga, dismissed the charges as baseless and unconstitutional. They argued that her actions fell squarely within her rights to freedom of expression and public participation. They pointed out that the email address in question had been publicly designated for citizen feedback on the controversial 2025 finance bill.
Instead of being charged, in our view, she should be applauded for having done the work of Parliament, for the Parliamentary Committee, and the institutions which are there to receive views.
Remember, the suspect, Your Honor, is here because she has responded to a public invitation through the parliamentary website that obviously expects reactions from the members of Parliament. Public, Your Honor. That is therefore to ask, can that be perceived to amount to interference when Parliament has invited the members of the public to react to the finance bill?
Njeri was released on a personal bond of 100,000 Kenya shillings. Following her release, Njeri issued a statement of how she was arrested at her home on Friday and detained at Pangani police station over the weekend.
During the illegal arrest and the intimidation by around 15 men, that's 3 Subarus, versus the lack of crime committed was ridiculous, and I'm happy that you all saw that as the case and reacted as you did.
Earlier in the day, tensions escalated outside the court as security officers clashed with protesters, demanding Njeri's immediate presentation in court. After spending 4 days in police custody, Rose Njeri has been set free, but her legal team has strongly criticized the state for its growing pattern of fabricating charges. The court is set to rule on June 20th on whether Njeri will stand trial on cybercrime allegations. Ben Kirui, Citizen TV, Milimani Local.